Okay. Um. Oh, I see we're going then, huh? So let me see here.
Here, can you hear me?
Oh, hey man, how's it going?
Hey, bud. How are we doing tonight?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh
Yep.
yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I'll turn off this thing.
I'm gonna
We're
look.
getting a little
I'm gonna
echo
turn down
going.
my audio real quick a little bit.
Okay, let's try this again here.
Okay. That sounds much better. That sounds much better.
Yeah, I know exactly what's going on there, but give me just a
So,
second.
so are we doing a live thing
I
right
gotta
now,
take
or
off.
what's?
I gotta take off the flannel shirt. I'm a little toasty. I've been running around a Sears house like a crazy person.
All right. Get naked. That's what the kids like to see. All right. That
No,
brings them in.
just one layer down.
Yeah.
So I'm
Well,
actually I'm sharing my coloring screen, so I am not on, so, which is fine.
yeah, that's true. No, I see that. I'm watching it. I'm trying to color on it for you.
Well, that's not going to work, Barry.
Yeah. I wanna see here. I'm looking at your. Let me check something out really quick.
Okay.
Because you see how your lines are broken up with when you cut when you're doing the coloring.
Fill, and I'm going back with this particular layer. It's
Yeah,
got a weird.
there's a thing I believe. Let me see if I can find it on. I think you can actually fix it where it will allow you to fill to the line on the second layer you're using.
Mhm.
Whoops, don't want that. Hmm. And you're using what program again?
Krita.
Krita? Okay. Yeah, you can do it. I'm not sure how to do it right offhand on Krita. Let me look to see if I can reverse engineer it from Manga or from or how they call this thing. It's called Manga, but it's called something else now. Clip art. Clip art. That's now we can do it another time. Excuse me. So let me see here. I'm actually gonna really quick. I did a flash image. Excuse me. I did a flash image, if you remember, for our con season, and I really like it. But I'm going to cheat, as artists often do, and turn that into. Are you muted for a reason? Anyway, or did you mute me? I don't know. You're mute.
No, it's
Anyway.
me. I was chewing.
Oh, okay.
I didn't figure
Anyway,
that
I'm going to.
I want to immortalize my chewing.
Are we live on Hangouts or are we live on Facebook? We can't. Can we? We can't share this.
On YouTube. We're live. We're live on Hangouts and on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Any
Cool.
minute, somebody could show it up. Show up.
Yes, it's riveting. So, so I'm actually doing a reverse engineering. Whoa, for that flash image into a golden rapid image. I think, if my program will actually respond.
Cool. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a black and white background, I think, because the Rapid is more of a Silver Age, isn't he? Or what year do we have him at?
Golden.
Golden Age. So he's back in the 40s and 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, present through the like 70s at least, but
Yeah.
I haven't figured all of that out yet.
Holy shit. Sometimes Facebook, you just flip out and scare me. So I was checking to see if Rico could make it today because we never really did there tonight was we never really talked about the passing of Stan Lee. Also, it's been a very busy weekend. It's just getting started for how it's going to end anyway.
That is entirely true. It's been crazy.
Okay. All right, so I need to zoom in. I'm going to share my screen too because my screen is just kind of boring. And no one wants to look at my face the whole time. So, in classic terms, how fast is the Rapid compared to the Flash, you would say? I mean, maybe classic Jay Garrick probably can keep up with.
Yeah, pretty close to Jay Garrick.
Yeah. What you'd say is top overall mile per hour is.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a tough guy. I ask tough questions.
Yeah.
Are we talking, 200s?
Yeah, I'd say let's see, running on how fast would you have to be to run on top of water?
Well, it depends on how much you weigh. And water honestly is a pretty hot, it's a very dense.
Got a lot of surface tension.
Yeah. So I don't know. At least I'd say for a 200-pound man, I'd say at least probably 200 miles an hour. Because I mean, how fast? You can skip a relatively large. I can skip probably at least a 2-pound rock across a lake pretty easily. You get a good sized rock and whatever, and it will just keep on skimming, right? And that's not much momentum behind it. That's just whatever torque you can get in your arm and your wrist.
Yep. So we have a visitor in the chat. I don't know if you've spotted that yet, but how's it
I have
going,
not. What they
Matt?
say?
You're actually a Gibson, right? I'm remembering that right.
We have
Anyway,
chat.
he and I have been communicating on Twitter for a while.
Right on, right on, right on.
Listen to me yak on Monday.
That poor guy. Brave soul. I'm not familiar with this new setup. I see where the chat's at. I don't see where it shows who's viewing.
Yeah, I believe that well, there's our chat through Hangouts, and then there's also a chat on the Twitter. And so I actually have a second. I have on my phone.
Uh-huh.
It's set up here so I can check out the chat on Twitter, and then talk to you. So that way I'm not getting that feedback that we were getting earlier.
Ah, I see. Okay. I was just wondering because there's a Q&A chat here. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Let's check it out.
I think that's just for us.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna cancel that then.
I think that's just for.
Nice.
So Matt Barry did in fact draw the Flash. That's a drawing he did to try to make prints of and try to sell at conventions we went to this summer.
Try being the optimal word.
That he wants to actually repurpose that background and the effects to feature one of our speedsters, the Golden Age hero called the Golden Rapid, who is a water-breathing alien who came to Earth to try to get people to stop fighting and ended up having to fight crime.
So he could drink them.
What?
No?
I'm confused. That's okay though.
I'm just kidding. I like to repurpose Matt's characters a little bit with my own sick delusions. And this time in my head, the Golden Rapid apparently was a aquatic vampire that drank the water from people's bodies. I like it.
It's amazing that we get it done, I swear.
You cut out there. What was that?
I said it's amazing we get anything done, I swear.
This, I mean, and you know, there are people who would argue that we actually get that much done. I'm gonna totally forget. You have to check out my screen and correct me when I start making mistakes on his costume because this is one of the ones that I did not design. I don't think I even redesigned them ever.
No, I don't believe so. I can. Oh. Yeah, I'll just check it out here in a second.
Sounds good. Did you talk to?
You're right on the money there, Matt, about having the conflict in his own character. That's one of the big things I wanted to do with Golden Rapid is display that conflict of worldviews. The fact that he's an alien just adds to that. So.
Let's see here. That's too much. What's Matt saying?
Was talking about the conflict between pacifism and the need to enact violence for.
Yep. That's I mean, that's one of the first original soul crushing debates, you know, when to act and you know, as pacifism versus sitting back and not doing a damn thing.
I don't remember who said it, but I am reminded of that saying evil prospers when good men do nothing.
Good men do nothing. Yeah.
I mean, a bunch of people have quoted that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Tunstall quoted, but
Clint Eastwood. Okay, it's not so much a guest; it's actually my business partner Barry.
Oh, yes, sir. Hey, what's going on? I am Barry. I'm also AKA. I don't know what my Twitter says. Vanton. I've seen you, and I appreciate you following. I think you give me a follow once or twice.
Yeah, the Art of Barry Tetz is his Twitter handle.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
And on, if you're ever on, what is that? The Google's social media that no one uses anymore. What's that called? I can't remember.
Google Plus.
There you go.
Yeah.
On that, he's Vanton, aka the Art of Barry Tetz.
Yep.
Vanton's his gamer name from way back in the day.
Way back. And like I actually had a failed YouTube. I mean, it hasn't completely failed yet, but right now it's pretty stagnant. And
I think it's only failing if you quit, right?
Yeah, that's a good point, Rhys. Good point, Matt. And so, you know, I have quite a few people that know me just from that, and you've been using the name so long. I figure I'd try like combine the two, just to help the little following out. I'm not sure how well it helped.
I only play Fallout and derivatives of Fallout. Barry plays all kinds of video games.
Did he ask about 76 or what do you say?
I have no. He's asked if we both play games.
Oh yeah, yeah. Matt or Rhys is addicted to games such as Fallout and the Fallout series.
I love Fallout so much.
I need to look up. All right, Matt. All right, Rhys. I need you to look at the line art that I'm working over the flash here, and I need to
Okay.
I need some direction of where the insignia goes for Mr. Rapid and what his face mask looks like again, because I am blanking.
Well, I know the insignia. Actually, let me go ahead here and I will do some looking quick. I've got his design pretty easy to look for. I just gotta get to it here. And it'll be easier to do that than it would be for me to try to just say it.
Yeah,
He's
not
got
to redraw those characters
over his shoulders and across his
clothing.
forearms. Yeah, Fallout 4 was my gateway drug. My wife is a pretty, I guess you'd say, a gamer, and she was looking for an open platform game. Had really her intro into that was the Lego City Undercover game, and just loved that format. And she said, "What can I do that's like this? That's not a baby game." And so she started looking at reviews and found Fallout 4, and we got it for a pretty good sale. And I just sort of sat there and watched her play it, and was like, "Oh, this isn't for me." And well, this is kind of cool, and it became all I thought about in the course of a couple months. So I played an obscene amount of time 2 winters ago, and as winter rolled into spring, I was sitting there on my video game harvesting plants and fixing buildings, and realized that my own house needed some repairs and my own garden needed tended, and I felt massively guilty and I had to put the game down. And I go back to it every once and again, but I have not been back like I had been at that point. I've had to dial it back. I spend about one weekend a month playing either one of the Fallout 3 or 4, or we just recently picked up Fallout Tactics, which is a very different game, but I still love it. So the world of Fallout, and I can't get enough of it. If I hadn't already spent so much time invested in my own universe, I probably would reshape it into a post-apocalyptic one. It's been so much fun.
Yeah, it is a.
But, you know, it keeps me honest, I guess, having my own thing.
Gosh dang it! I thought I would have a Golden Rapid picture around here somewhere, but I don't apparently.
I do. Oh, I remember. I know where it is. Or do I? Must just keep looking past it.
What's that?
I must just keep looking past it. I don't have a.
Hey Matt, did you share your YouTube on the old Facebook so I can?
I I do not recall if I have yet or not. Hang on a second.
Let me see if I can find it on YouTube. Is it the same one? Is it your MD Rhys?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll share it to Facebook. Sorry, I started to sing. There's no music in the background. What's the name of your YouTube? Is it MD Rhys or is it Matt Rhys?
It's
There it is. I found it. Comic Ricks. Is that what it is?
it's those. It's,
Comics RX.
no, that's a different channel.
How many channels do you need, Matt?
Well, apparently two.
So what's this? What is the name of this one then?
It's just Matthew D. Reese or whatever the generic
Okay.
thing is. Oh, good. My office is here. We can see how messy it is right now. I got to change that quick. Okay. So there, I just screen shared
Did
my.
you did you knowingly change your name to Matthew Rhys with that crazy spelling to be like the actual celebrity Matthew Rhys?
No, I was going by Matthew Reese on my written stuff before the actor was popular.
I
I mean,
don't know if that's true.
not before he existed because he's older than I am, but before it was popular.
Yeah, because he's more popular than you and he's older than you, so therefore
Oh, yeah.
I believe that you
I've been
did.
using the old spelling of my name as a pen name since '96.
I think that you're trying to skim off his popularity, and I'm proud
Yeah,
of you.
that's probably it. That's
Yeah,
probably
yeah, I know. I'll just go to you. I'll just go to Facebook. That's what. I'll just go to Facebook because you've shared some to our Facebook, haven't you?
no, man.
Haven't you?
Okay, wrong thing.
I think you have.
Hey, convenient.
What's convenient?
Okay, well, if you take a look at while I'm talking up here over on the chat window, you'll see that I have pulled up the profile
Ah,
off our website for the Golden
Aaron. Oh,
Rapid.
he is on our web. You know what? Maybe I should just check out our website.
There you go.
Okay, shut up. I don't want to hear you correcting me for my
And
rightness.
I will also look up here.
Military discharge. You've been reading some weird shit today, man.
What now?
I was reading
Oh yeah.
Ricky
Oh
pages
yeah,
you
that's
have
up
up.
there.
All right,
That's from
so I'm gonna have to redesign the Rapid's face now and his helmet. Okay, hope you don't mind.
well, and if you go back, and if you just hang on here for a second, there you have the original design that
Yeah,
Rich put together back in the day,
yeah,
and there's that study that I did with his fishy face.
yeah.
Fishy face.
Fishy face, fishy face. Got it. So I'm going to throw away the visor because I'm a jerk. Really? You're not gonna say anything? Damn it, Rhys.
Well, I'm looking up a thing. See,
Oh.
So
Do we want the
over
visor?
here.
I actually like the visor. I just forgot all about it, so I wasn't gonna work against this picture, but I can work that,
No,
man.
I do like it.
I do too.
Absolutely. I see here.
Yeah. Excuse me. Where is his emblem?
It's on the pectoral. It's not on this one here, but if you go to this folder,
Do I have this folder?
I think so. Here's another design. This is the one that Carrie put together for the story.
There's Spock. You know, let's just call him Golden Spock.
That was his. This was his original thing, and then I showed him the other thing. He put that there, which I like better. There's
Right.
a future
Okay.
guild boy,
Um.
and I forget her name for a second.
So you know that place I was scouting out and forgot to call last week because I was so busy.
Sure.
On 17th and Broadway, the building.
Okay. Yeah.
It's rented out. I walked by today down to grab some coffee, and some kids were in there cleaning it up and repainting some stuff. So it looks like they got it. So I mean that's cool. I think it was too small and not quite right. I mean I don't think there was.
Were you looking on the north side of the road or the south side of the road?
It was on 17th on the south side, I believe.
Okay.
You know, right by the jewelry on the other side of the jewelry.
Okay.
Yeah, in between the jewelry and the ceramic place.
Okay.
Kind of adjacent or across from the bookstore.
Okay.
Yeah.
North side of the road.
Is that north?
Yeah.
I think you're lying.
The bookstore is on the south side of the road.
Uh-huh. Are those pages?
Look at
Are those pages in the Ideal Comics page?
The what?
Are those from those from our Eschers?
This is from Zing 1 right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Zing 2, I mean.
Is it? Yeah, Zing 2. Is it? We hadn't pulled it. I'm gonna pull up Zing. I'm gonna find Zing 2 because.
Yeah. Here's a really good shot of his costume in action as he's swimming up from the depths. If you'll.
Yeah. You mind if I twerk his insignia a little bit, or let me see here.
I'd rather you not twerk anything, Barry, but what you do on your free time is not my business.
I'm gonna twerk it like a. Okay. How about I?
A little bit, I wouldn't care. He's only been in this story with that being prominent. So, I don't.
Why don't I change it? I don't know.
His house glyph. That's what the story is.
Send me that. Go back. Go back.
Lear clan.
Go back. The other page you were just on.
This one?
The other one.
Or
that one right there. Send that one to me, can you, real quick?
Oh, sure, man.
And let's see.
So back to the screen share.
Share your. Did you share? Huh. Did you retweet this feed?
Yes, I did several times. So
let me check. I didn't get it. That's weird. And I follow you.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Yes. If you go to Matt is asking about our sale, and I didn't know what else to call it. It's more of a promotion. We have 3 mini comics electronic versions of those that are on our
I hate Twitter.
On the Comics Central website, and we are mini comics free through Thanksgiving as a promotional as we started up winter. So hopefully, maybe, possibly in the next week, we'll actually have another title that we're putting up there. I've got all the art for it. I just need to color it and letter it and format it, and we'll see if that works out or not. But because I'm also trying to do other stuff at the minute, but because I'm obviously overcommitted right now. Yeah, so our mini comics, I'll tell you what they are quick. We've got up there a story called Expositioner Chasing a Whisper, which is a mystery featuring our outlaw urban detective, the Expositioner. We also have the Monster mini special, which has two monster adventures, horror themed monster adventures on there, one from the Old West and one from probably the 90s, I think. And then we have an all ages story called Call Me Croak. And it is about, hey, Barry. And Call Me Croak is about what do you call it? Yeah, I got it. My brain just
What were we talking about? Sorry, I was busy trying to share everything.
I was calling Call Me Croak, and it is about a teenage sea monster who decides he's a superhero, who has decided previously. And in this story, he's trying to take the day off, and it doesn't go well. So it's just all ages fun story. But those are all really short, and even at normal prices, you can get all of them for you can get them all in paper for less than $4 if you've saw us at a con or got them from one of the shops we have them for sale in. But the electronic copies, you can get all of them for less than $3 normally. So we try to be all about value added comics. So we'll see.
Did I lose you, or you just go quiet?
I just stopped talking for a second. That's all.
It's always weird when you stop talking. I'm trying to share it to the Ideal Comics one, but come on now.
Well, I can. I'm actually on the Facebook interface right now, so I can.
Dirty little frick.
Actually.
There we go.
Cool, man. Well, thanks for stopping by, man. I really got to take off, and we'll hope to see you. Well, and we'll definitely see you on Twitter, but we'll catch up later, man.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Definitely appreciate it.
Okay, where was I? I was still emailing that thing. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah. Yeah, you were.
There's a lag on it, so I'm not sure if you're still there or you're not yet, Matt. But we will try to have fun, or at least try to get things finished.
Yeah, I'm all for having fun, but man, I need to get some stuff finished. That's for sure.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to go and attach it to our conversation from earlier. So it's going to seem really out of place with the conversation, but there you go. It was the fastest one I pulled up.
What'd you do?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to send you an email with that stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm attaching it to our earlier Gmail conversation.
Oh, okay.
It has nothing
Let
to
me
do.
grab it then. Give me 1 second.
So we just, okay. I got to think through things a little bit here.
No, No, we need less thinking.
It's just how it is. So,
I really want to call. I'm scheduled to work overtime tomorrow, but I'm really tempted to message my boss and say, "Hey," which is bad because last time she asked me to do some overtime like this on a Friday, I said, "Hey,"
yeah.
but she did offer me to give me an option, but I was like, "No, no, I'll make it." But
Well, and especially after working I was 17-hour shift, man. That's killer.
yeah, enough fun. Should have been there, bro. I did get some awesome flaggings done though. And I did type up some stuff on some of the personal stuff I'm working on outside of some of the story stuff. You know.
Right, right.
I've discussed it with you. I listened to that Trent. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. The guy that I emailed you with, where he shared that one dude that was has had a lot of success as an author on Amazon.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Cantanuga, whatever his name is. Yeah. So I watched more of his videos. He's just great, man. He's worked in a lot of different things in the industry a lot lately, or his whole life. Yeah, it's very, very much in line with what we're working through and going through, and he's got a lot of good, helpful information. So I'm gonna pick this up. I'm gonna start stream sharing again. Do you mind? So you know how like in the first picture you showed me there, the visor came across the nose,
Right.
but in the what's that?
Yes, I do know.
Okay,
And in
came
the
across
later
the nose,
one, Carrie did
but
without that.
in the actual anthology, it goes up and over the nose.
Right.
I wanted to try the across the nose.
That's fine by me.
Okay.
I think the battery on just died.
On your what phone?
Oh, my pen.
Does your pen have a battery?
My stylus does, yeah.
Yeah. There is one. There's a link actually. I was watching Trent from this morning, and he was advertising a tablet you can draw on that is only going for $300. I can send you the review. It was a pretty fair review.
Well, that sounds pretty. 300.
300, dude. I just looked it up on Amazon. It's like 320 or something like that. So it's probably like 330ish with shipping, but that's pretty crazy affordable. And it's nice. It's nice size. It's not small. The review he did, he gave a fair review of it. I thought. I mean, they sent it to him. He said, "All right, but I'm not. Well, you can watch it if you want me to send it to you, but." Yeah, it was. I mean, it's a good deal. It seems. So many things right now I need to buy though.
Yeah, no, I'm in that boat too. I mean, I'm super tempted. It's just that you get a 300 is a good price, but man,
I'm
that's
working.
so.
I'm working 9 hours on the holiday for next week. So maybe with that money, I can get some Ideal Comics goodies for the team.
Yep. I'm still using the same tablet that you gave me all those years ago before you got your bamboo.
Yeah, I know, dude. And that thing was, wasn't brand new then. I mean, both of these things we could use some upgrades.
Yeah. But what I was saying though is I really like it, right? Amy and I just picked up, like they have a newer model. Um, and so she just got one for her. And the newer one is way nice for being like,
Oh, I
you know
bet.
what I mean? I mean, that's the thing is it's accurate, it's smooth, it's $30. So it's for for what it is, that's pretty impressive.
That's awesome. Yeah.
But it's still, it's got the passive pad and whatever else, so it's not flawless or anything.
No. How heavy? So his costume. How what the hell?
How heavy is it? Not very.
Well, I'm not heavy, but why did that
It's
bounce?
a spacesuit, right? So, but it's compression style spacesuit. So it's tight to make up for the fact that it's not heavy. So
No, I'm sorry. I keep on not finishing because I keep on get distracting myself. Um,
reminded that nothing I said is accurate. I just made it up.
as we do. No, so the golden. So his colors. I'm sorry, his colors. So the suit, is it more goldenish, more yellowish?
Um, it's more yellow. I mean his skin's I mean the Aquarian skin's kind of a yellow tone. So
We're talking. Look at my screen real quick because you'll see
okay.
what I'm doing, and we just go from there.
I think that color can be fine.
You like that, or you want to? Well, I can always like his bands. I can put highlights of gold and whatnot.
Be fine. When you were talking about gold, I thought you meant like reflective metallic. I was like a little bit, but more sheeny than gold. If that makes any sense.
His skin.
No, his suit. Suit's got like a shine to it,
Okay, yeah,
except where it's black, but not like it's made of metal. It's just you know it just
I'm
has
with
a
you.
layer to it.
Does he have? Let me see. Does he have the understrap on his chin? Is there? Is
No,
there?
we never. I don't think we ever drew him that way.
Okay, that's fine. I actually logged out of the chat, so I don't know. I don't know if anyone's actually chatting at us.
Nah, I think we're all. It's all. We're the only thing today.
That's cool. We don't need them. We don't need anybody.
Well, like I said, I mean, I'd like to have people, but at the same time, I
You
know
want
there
to
are
get shit done?
I know there's some other folks that are streaming that
No, no.
bigger crowd.
There's just us. There's just Ideal Comics. There's just the beginning of this legendary company that will, I'll stop right there. And I want everyone to start laughing all at once. I want to buffer the laughter. Was his visor gold?
I think I'm not sure if his visor's ever been colored.
Check it
I mean,
out. Check it out what I'm
cover of
doing.
Zinc too, but I don't recall.
What do you think about that?
The color? I like it.
You see what I did to the visor? It's golden.
Oh, but I looked at the YouTube screen on my phone.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's got a good glint to it.
Yes. Yes. Oh, misty eyes of mountain below. Watch of my brother's soul. I'm gonna start singing some Hobbit. Start breaking it down, baby. He the bands on his arms.
Yep.
He has one on his forearm, one on his bicep, and then one on his thigh and one on his calf.
Right.
What do you think about removing one of them on each limb?
I'm fine with that.
I'm gonna mess around with it. I'm not gonna do anything, certain. I just want to see how it looks.
Yep. That's where I'm at with it is, just make sure it looks right. Looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, at the risk of seeming like whatever about it, because I obviously do care what our characters' designs are,
Uh-huh.
but this wasn't something that like
I'm with you, man.
that was part of the. I spaced for a second. I was adjusting my brush size. Um, that wasn't an intrinsic part of the character design when we
Right.
worked. It was something that like Richard penciled it out when he was going to do that story for Chris. First appearance of the Golden Rapid in that ability story.
Mm-hmm.
And then his mom passed away, and that was a whole deal there. And it just like it just got passed along, from artist to artist.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you, man.
So
Well,
I don't like.
small tweaks, as long as we keep the core of what his costume is and everything. I think,
Yeah,
and there's been a lot of tweaks to many heroes' costumes, especially before they got too popular.
yeah, that is my take as well. Even after, almost everybody does a take on Batman's cowl. It's all so many are different. You
Yep.
know,
Yeah, the bat
John
symbol is always different on,
not drawn doesn't draw the same as Liam Sharp. When Liam Sharp's doing whatever. So.
Yep.
Which I don't know if you've been following DC lately in the last year, but those two guys, I don't know why anyone else is even drawing right now.
Really? Oh, I
I mean,
excommunicated DC, remember?
yeah. Well, there was certainly a reason for that, but no. Liam Sharp did that. The Batman and Wonder Woman, Brave and the Bold.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he? Oh man, so good, so freaking
Was it,
good.
Rhys?
Yes,
Was it as good as Batman Wedding?
better. I should be a giant dick about it, but yeah.
So funny. Now, what was his skin color again? What, Mr. Rapids? Is it like a golden sheen to it, a golden green sheen?
Yeah, it's like a yellow.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, yellow.
Yeah. Like a golden green?
Sure.
I'm just being a jerk. Sorry.
Well, you can look up the picture there on our website
I
and
think I've
get
got
the
some.
exact thing we want. We used off of it if you so choose.
He's an interesting fellow. It's somebody like he's kind of somebody like that. It'd be fun. It'd be fun to put some stories as we have them. Right now, the small stories and speckle them out there a little bit, because then he honestly just kind of disappears, and then it's Gilboy. Then it's you know
Yeah, I definitely would like to do some of that. And I also Chris and I wrote that novella with him. I've got, it's not ready yet, but I've got a bunch of drawings that Rolf did for an illustrated, pulp style storybook to make it. And it's going to be real fun someday, I think. It's just going to take a little bit of time to actually get to it.
right.
Because some of them they just need the design just needs a little tinkering. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And I don't mean trying to bag on Rolf at all either. He just did it, sight unseen. And there's just a couple things that I want to do a little different with it.
No, dude, Rolf's art's great, and we all know that. Freaking Rolf is like Archie generation, new generation, so we can't really. I totally get you.
Actually, that's one of the interesting things. Since I'm here anyway, I'll zoom out, and this, of course, is tomorrow's forces page. But
Okay, let me look at that. Let me switch over to. Okay, yeah.
and see this. The thing is like Rolf did. We just did a Marvel style, right? But as I'm going through the conversations, I realized that there's some things we need to tweak, some things we need to address in the story that aren't touched in Rolf's art. So I had Tolly redo this first panel and try to match Rolf's affect without trying to match Rolf's style, because I didn't think it would look right if he tried aping it. But I don't think the casual reader is going to notice much of a difference between those. I told Tolly, I said, Rolf stuff's very heavily influenced by Archie comics and that generation of comics. So I want you to try to do something that looks like an Archie comic. He's like, okay. I especially think his Greg looks just great right there.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, those two panels encompass Rolf perfectly, and honestly, how perfectly he works with. I really that first one right there, and this is not just me kissing ass because I'm kind of a stickler for picking out nitpicking and stuff. But the shadow, the etching of the shadow and the whatever he put there on the bench and where the guys are sitting down at, along with the art, looks perfect. It looks perfect for his style. Looks perfect for the Archie style that he has.
Yep.
And just shadowing over that, just going over that without having to erase it works perfectly.
I am so pleased with how this page is turning out. It's just going to be really dynamite.
Yeah. Speaking of dynamite, I want to throw some at him and blow them all up.
Because of the difference in scanners, because I scanned this panel, which was, like I said, a replacement. Because of the difference in scanning quality, I am actually having to do more work on this panel than on the rest of the page. More touch up that needs done around stuff, and it's just
Right.
like, are you kidding me? So irritating right now.
Is my screen not sharing the screen?
I see your screen.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I have to go over to my phone to see it because I set mine up just to share my application here, which means that I don't see the chat or anything on my main screen here.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Hey, look at that. See, now if we could actually keep all their eyes relatively the same as they are right there, and sequential for like the cartoony looks, because when there are times I'm gonna do stories that aren't in that vein at all. They're gonna be more lifelike drawings of the guys. But yeah.
Yeah, I really love this panel.
Yeah, it's working good. Check out what I've done with the Rapid right now and tell me what you think.
Yeah. Oh man, I like that a lot.
Yeah, I'm liking that.
Can we make his head fin a little more prominent though?
No. Yeah. You want it wider or higher? Taller.
Higher.
Taller.
I was thinking taller. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can. It definitely harkens back to that Flash Gordon stuff. I was trying to keep it practical.
Well, I'm not one for there.
I know. There were the layers of jokes that were right there because one, we're not very practical ourselves. Two, this is a comic book. Three, it's a comic book from the 50s. Come on. Or it's an homage to the stuff of the 50s. So practicality does not have to apply in any way at all. We're gonna have to hire Gabriel to make some Ideal Comics music. That's our theme song.
I actually, speaking of Golden Rapid, I've been trying to pop into this. I want to do a thematic rock opera with Golden Rapid and to go along with the 1951 Odyssey, the Golden Rapid story. I've been wanting to do that for years, and he and I have been in conversations about it, but yeah, I hadn't gotten around to it yet.
Well, yeah, I mean
that's a big feat. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not
One
trying
thing
to
at a time, huh?
play that at all or anything, but yeah, that's I definitely want that.
Yeah, no doubt. I think I'll write it. I'll write like a folk song.
Well, and I said, thing is, what I want for the sound, and he's like, part of what it is it's part of what the story is difficulty is that what we've talked about would work for the story for the music, go along with
Mhm.
the kind of want is something that's got that. Have you ever heard? That's actually a question. I don't know if you have or not, but have you ever heard
Nope, never heard of them.
War of the Worlds prog rock album?
Don't think so, honestly.
And that's the that's kind of what my inspiration, if you will, comes a lot from that. It's you can actually listen to the entire thing streamed on YouTube. It's Jeff. I remember the director producer's name. Jeff.
Jeff.
I have to look it up here. I can't remember right now. But he did this whole rock opera adapting very 70s prog rock stuff, adapting War of the Worlds. And
Nice.
what I really want to do is take that that elementation, right,
Hmm.
and tweak that and add that to that 1950s science fiction soundtrack sound, right?
Okay.
Um, I'm coming up all kinds of blank on this. There's a specific instrument that was really used a lot in that kind of stuff. It was used in The Day the Earth Stood Still and bunch of stuff like that. I'm trying to remember what it's called. But it was like the world's first electronic instrument, right?
Okay.
So, are you in the chat, Barry, or somebody else come to visit?
It might be somebody else because
I don't know. Well, whoever it is, I hope you say hello. We can talk at you. If you have any questions or want to know what the heck we're yakking about, feel free to chime in and give us the what for, yeah?
oh yeah, it is me. Sorry, man.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, there we are, people.
Well,
That's ideal comics.
to the 6 people that might watch this later, joke's on you.
That's classic ideal comics jokes right there, people.
Oh my goodness. That's why we do humor comics, because we got the funny.
We bring the funny.
100%.
100. But yeah, as I was saying, walking by there, I was thinking on the way to get coffee, I need to call those folks this week, to see what's up, see if that place is still available. And then I was thinking, I wonder if, Wild Freight Team is still available, which is funny because it's been available for like all of summertime. It was
Right.
available for all of summer. And then, you know, Not anymore.
It's gone.
Yeah. And I was a little disappointed, but that's the way it goes. Gonna have to find something bigger and better.
Yep. Or smaller. We'll see.
Or more practical and better.
Okay. So while we are talking, looking, whatever about stuff, do you have figured out what we want to do as far as the I mean, we know what we're doing for the art walk.
The art walk. Well, I was thinking if I could get this done and print it off for tomorrow, I like this maybe to be my personal piece, and then the rest we can just do. What do you want to do for the pieces?
Mhm.
I figure we can do one or two of the expositioner ones. Maybe if you wanted to, I can do the expositioner one, the one that I did for the alternate cover.
Right.
Which, yeah, I don't know if we even have a solid cover yet, so maybe it's just gonna be the cover. Sorry, but yeah. What do you think about that so far?
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
Okay, tell me what you think about Mr. Rapid's mouth and face so far.
Um, it's it's fishy enough,
Yeah,
but it's a weird expression.
I know. I was going for a funky, fishy expression, honestly. You want
Yeah,
me to keep on working on it? I
that
can. I can
definitely
just work on it.
qualifies as a funky, fishy expression.
Yes, I would. That's what. I was thinking Spock meets Billy Idol meets Love Baby.
There you go.
Yeah,
That I think you nail it. Then I think that's right, clean out of the park at that point.
yeah. Love Baby. But yeah, I mean, it would have been nice to get that little building studio thing wherever it was, and because we want to do a lot of things. I could even like get one of the rooms, or it was a smaller spot, but we had like it was like sectioned into two rooms, maybe even soundproof one of the rooms, and we could all do like as we do audio stuff, but also recording stuff for audio stuff.
Right.
Does he have a dimple or cliche or whatever you call those things in your chin?
Cleft chin? I don't believe
Cleft.
so.
Okay. Just seems correct at this point. Do you see his lips like humans' lips get heavier, the darker with the color with the compared to their skin color? Do you see them going lighter or darker?
Darker.
Fine. Wow.
Wow, what?
Um. You tell me.
That's a bit too much.
What's that? You cut out.
It looks a bit much like lipstick, I'd say.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yes.
I'll tone it back a little bit. Let me try to tone it back a little bit. Nope. That's too light. How about that?
Yeah, but my screen a little more green than gold, though.
Okay, you want it more. You want it more golden.
I'm thinking a little more yellow than that.
That's gonna be hard to do. I mean, I can pull it back into a different program and give it golden highlights if you want me to. Let me leave it like that for a bit because it's giving it's a heavier color, right? And then I'll
Right.
pull it, and then I'll pull it back in and highlight it with some gold.
Okay.
Why is that doing that? Color. Huh. Redraw this crap now. Is there a stream of gold that kind of emanates behind him because he's moving so fast?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Okay.
For image.
Yeah. you know, for knocking that out in, I don't know, maybe an hour, I'm really pleased with that image. Don't want to trump my own, toot my own horn or whatever you say, but I
It's
dig
pretty
it.
sharp, man. May need to change the headline though.
Yeah, yeah. No, trust me, I already thought of a fun one. Ideal Comics fastest man alive, lost in time.
You know what would be kind of fun on that is to actually do like a series. Um,
Of different. Oh yeah, didn't I talk to
because
you about that? Didn't I say I wanted to
you
do
were
that?
talking about a series of Flash ones. I thought that was cool. But I was thinking about doing a series of portraits of our different speedsters
Oh yeah.
that kind of tie a theme together, so it kind of tells implies a macro story.
You know what? We can actually. You know what?
Like,
Let's let's do that. I want to do that. And but like let's actually have him eventually just be a search for, like since he since I like comparing him so much to Spock, let's have it be a search for the Rapid.
that we might be
So
able. I know one of the things about Rapid's character too is that he he actually had fun to deal with during his during like the war with the aliens. But like time travel in our universe is a thing. I don't know if I've explained it to you or not, but it's not like it only goes one way, right?
okay.
So it's only to the future.
Right.
So Mr. Twist, um, he's actually he's going to be contemporaneous with Golden Rapid in like the 70s or whatever. Um, but he ends up um, being sent to the future later on. So it would really be fun to like maybe this quest for the Golden Rapid is actually what ends up sending Mr. Twist into the future.
Hmm.
Um, and so I mean that could actually work. I mean, we don't have to do it that way, but that could work into the story.
So you kind of cut out. So Mr. Twist does what with Rapid? He finds him or he pulls
Okay,
him into.
well maybe he's looking for him because
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
they're alive during the same period of time, right?
Yeah.
So I mean Golden Rapid's an old man by then, but he's still alive, right?
Right.
So we could actually do a story where Golden Rapid where something happens and so Mr. Twist like goes to find him because he um, Golden Rapids trapped like in one of the pocket dimensions or something. And so he's
Okay.
like, I'm going to run there. He ends up running into the future. And that's how he gets into the future.
I like it.
And if we do like an implied story, kind of like, did you ever see the DC Batman Masterpiece card series from way back in the day?
Um. I don't think so.
With it, they had a whole story that was like it was all trading cards. So like if you read the back of the cards, it would tell you a story, right?
Okay.
But like the dialogue's all implied, right? In it, obviously, but it was still a story. But one of the things that was really fun about it was that if you just saw the front of the cards, you could still like guess most of the story, right?
Okay.
That was just it was pretty easy to see whatever was going on by the images on the cards. So if we did a thing with our speedsters that kind of implied the story, that could be really fun. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, I'm with you. I got you. I think that'd be fun. We gotta keep it light. Can't get too detailed because anything else anymore we don't have the time for honestly.
Yeah. No, it's pretty. It's pretty. I've got a. I've actually got a. I've got some ideas that are popping around in my head. So I think we can do it pretty straightforward and fun in a way that's just really going to be something. So anyhow, and the fun thing about that too is if because of the format, um, we actually could do it as trading cards. you know,
That's very true.
just like that old project was trading cards. We could actually do that in trading cards and have them. I mean, people buy the sheet, but we're not gonna sell oil packs and whatever else, obviously. But I have been thinking about Kickstarter rewards, and a lot of people or whatever. A lot of people have done trading cards for it, so it seems like a reasonable possibility to me.
Hmm.
Well, man, I gonna finish up this stuff, this color on Demon Priest here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take off because I gotta go pick my kids up here pretty quick.
Okay.
But overall, I'm actually pretty pleased with how this is turning out. This page.
Nice. Good.
If it wasn't for all the touch up that I'm having to do with it, um, and the crazy thing is in the reduction because I'm dealing with a pretty big file, not a huge file, but a pretty big one. When I shrink it down for the web, it's going to lose some of this fine detail anyway.
Hmm.
But you can never tell how much. What I don't want to do is not expect enough of it, and then go through it and it be just really messed up on the other side. That's always the worst, if you ask me.
No, yeah. I think just taking the time and going through it, just following the steps and the processes. Um, for flatting tips, I would actually look up that Trent guy. He's got a lot of, or just look up a few videos just to because it's not the biggest deal right now, but it just helps. If you want to feel a little better about it, or just however, because you're doing just fine. I think it just every little bit more helps, no matter what.
Yeah. All about getting faster.
Exactly.
Like I did that one Rico sent over last night. I didn't get it in time to get it worked on because I was having some computer problems. But
Okay.
I nailed that whole thing out in like 2 hours. I ended up
Nice.
getting that whole thing flatted and colored like I wanted it in 2 hours. And then and it took about an hour to get the dialogue to tweak the dialogue how I wanted it. But
Right.
we're gonna save that for Monday. But it's gonna be because we decided on Tuesday to just rework the next two Joe Jobs panels from how we had thought of them originally.
Mm-hmm.
That always throws it off, but it'll be fine. Excuse me.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. So.
Okay, man. Well, I've got the guys here. They're looking depressed. It's gonna be great. This panel because we have Chad who's about to start grousing about he's got no powers and that's not fair. And Greg's gonna lay into him a little bit about how he's been fixing everything all summer long. So obviously something's going on, which is fun. This is a fun page.
Right on, man.
And so this will be great. So I don't know if any of you guys out there in the YouTube land decided to hang on or come back, or if you guys have come back and this has been posted and watched it a little while and seen what we're doing, that's great. I appreciate it. I'm going to leave this one up there. And yesterday's that was awful. It's going away when I close this out.
What happened?
I just I was having computer problems and like just it was bad.
I got you. All right, man. Well,
Well,
decent
what actually
stream.
was happening, I'll tell you specifically, is that Krita wouldn't open, and I was having
Right.
getting because I had scanned in that panel one again.
Okay.
I have the settings wrong on the scanner, and so I was trying to touch up the scan, and I spent a ton of time trying to touch the scan. It was just terrible.
Hmm.
And then I was like, and then Krita was, and I was like, fine, I'm just going to move on to Rico's page because Rico did get it to me while I was working on stuff. But Krita wouldn't open, so I was getting formatting done in Paint Shop Pro to do the quick coloring that I can on Rico scans on Krita, and it just wasn't loading right. It was being a real pain or whatever. And so what I ended up doing with it was I found out the problem was is that it needed it couldn't open Krita because there was an instance of Krita that had failed opening. So the computer thought it was open and it wouldn't open up a second one. So I had to go in there and manually shut it off so I could in the task manager I had to find the task manager, shut off, and then everything worked perfectly. I was just like, you're
That's
freaking
funny.
kidding me, right?
Yeah.
It was the worst. So
All right. Well, this is a good start to this piece, and that's a good start to that piece. Do you want to meet tomorrow sometime early so we can discuss getting things printed off, and then take them down to Anita, and then run them to CNC?
yeah, it's gonna have to be late. I've got to work
Well,
from I've got to work from like 8 a.m. to like 1 or 2 tomorrow. Um,
okay.
so are you having to work tomorrow?
Well, I'm trying to get out of it so I can get a bunch of stuff done, but
What
who
time would you
knows?
go in?
I would be in there at 7, get off at noon at the earliest.
Okay. Well, if you are in at 7 at noon, I'm going to be getting out after that. So, um, and I'm supposed to meet with Rolf in the afternoon anyway. So that could work out really well.
Yes and no. I mean, yeah, we need to get some stuff done so we can get over to um, over to Anita and over to Angela. So
Well, yeah. But I'm saying like if uh, if I get off at 1 and you get off at noon, and I'm supposed to meet with Rolf sometime after that, well then you and I can get together, decide what we're going to print, get that figured
right.
out, and I'll go over to Rolf's on my way home.
All right.
So,
Well,
and I've got to upload the page at some point tomorrow, which I don't know when that's going to be, but it won't be first thing.
yeah. All right, man. Well, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
So yeah, that'll work. So
Most likely afternoon. Yep.
if you don't work, give me a call.
Yeah. No kidding. I will.
So okay, man.
All right.
Everybody, internet later.
Later, Nets.